Okay, so we're picking scales off of ichthyosis, eczema, mild case. Apparently there's interest in watching this picking session. We did a short one the other day and it got 166 hits, reviews. I'm pretty new to all this, so excuse me if I mispronounce the proper terminology of the day. So we're going to try this, and there's other ways we can go with this in the future. So if this is of interest, once again I want to talk about multiple sclerosis. I want to talk about a bunch of other stuff. So there's a lot of things that hopefully this brings awareness that we need further research with regard to skin conditions. There's a lot of good stuff out there. You just have to find the right dermatologist. This stuff they only want to treat with topicals, and it's very minor. They do have some stuff by injection for psoriasis. That might be something we could try here. But
so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ow, ow. That was the first one that hurt.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about myself. Well, I'm 63 years old.
Not too much about yourself.
Yeah, right. I'm educated with animal science, livestock production, cows, horses, sheep, pigs. No chickens. And did a lot of stuff. What? What did you say? Anyway, so we're trying this pick session. See how it looks. We got a new camera. Get nice HD res. And I don't know. See how this goes. We'll see how many hits we get. There's other parts of my body that we can expose. My hands, my feet are the worst. Pretty much.
There's people around and they probably think we're weird. But
Good.
It's okay.
That's okay, because they're a little weird too, you know.
We're all
Everybody has a little bit of what they call idiosyncrasies. Those little things that each of us do because it's innate and it comes from our genes. Form of habit, just the way we are. Everybody's got a little bit of weirdness to them, otherwise you wouldn't be a human. We all deal with the same issues. One way or another, they're all related. And the biggest thing is that you need to find support systems in relationships that will help you make better choices. Because it's all about choices. Just like she's trying to decide which area of skin to pull off next. There's many areas that you can go to, but the choice is to go in a certain area. Oh my. Alright.
What's up?
What's up? I'm very sensitive. You're pulling skin off of me.
Does it hurt?
So it doesn't hurt, but it's like tickling your feet in a way.
So what do you do to cure this?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They give you topical lotions with lactic acid in it. That's the best. You know, cream up, but that doesn't solve the problem. there's other ways to go, but I don't know. Like I say, I haven't found the right doctor. I was taking another drug for a while, which helped, but then most doctors are afraid to inhibit your antibody production because I have MS. So they don't want my white blood cell count to go down. But I say try it. You know, everything's trial and error. And you can't always say no, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people, you know, if you have a desire to make it work, you'll find a way to make it work. If it's that important to you, you'll find a way to make it work. Priorities.
Right.
So I see a big piece on my little toe, on my, not on my little toe, on my fourth toe.
Where?
Right on the toe, up further.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to start with this one because that's where the camera's at.
Big hunk. I'm watching this Ricky Gervais show called what?
An Idiot
An
Abroad.
Idiot Abroad. I never saw it before, and it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because you see things like they had a show on India and Egypt. It's like Israel, and when you see things like that, I have no desire to go to those countries because it's a lot worse than where we're at. I'll tell you that. You have animals walking down your streets of dirt, filth everywhere. Ugh. Ugh. Just like my skin. Ugh. Ugh. You go out on a date with some hot-looking chick and you go, hey, let me show you my legs. That's it. You won't get another date. She'll get up and leave. Ah.
Does that usually happen, you think?
Well, I was always insecure when it came time to getting intimate, let's say.
Right.
You know, always kept my socks on.
My socks.
Huh?
My socks on.
Cover up my my reptilian-looking
Okay, where am I at here?
feet. What?
I lost my spot, that's all.
How's that look?
Pretty good.
Looks good, huh? Too long. Oh, nice pile. Look at everybody. We're getting a nice pile accumulating at the bottom of the foot. Very nice. Oh!
Yeah, you just moved out of frame now.
Pardon me?
You okay?
I guess. Am I okay? Are you okay? I'm okay. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. You okay? Nah, I'm okay. You okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You okay?
Alright. Just making sure.
Yeah, just making sure.
Religious symbol that towers down over Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
What's your first thoughts of it? Look how big that statue is.
I just think of the people who live in Rio, right? They've got that there every day when they leave the house. They see it. Sick of seeing it.
I'm sorry.
It's not laugh. It's goofy, man.
It's a good place to meet, you know. It's, you know,
Ricky Gervais.
I don't think
Goofball, man.
as a rendezvous point to me now. I think it's also something to do with the spirituality. It's not just that you'll be seeing, you'll be experiencing Brazil as well. I mean, it's a country.
Brazil.
You know the carnival's going to be there. Do you feel like you have to be part of that to enjoy it? Or do you feel like I understand? Well, it's so
Still filming?
because I don't think Rio Carnival is known specifically for its gay thing.
There are a lot of
Ready for a nap.
with cans and
just if you want to see a guy in his speedos and nothing else, just make a note. That's what. That's what I mean. I'm not really into that. Can we make a note to make sure that you get him in a phone?
You're supposed to be talking, you know.
I'm supposed to be talking. I was taking a nap. This process is tedious, but like I say, these areas of my body has never seen the light in years.
So tell us about
About what?
MS.
Say about MS? Well, let's talk a little bit about MS. I have secondary progressive MS, which is like a downhill slide. There's nothing out there except some drugs that they came out with in the 90s for remitting, non-remitting, which has nothing to do with my disease. And the only positive thing is that it's supposed to reduce your progression of lesions or breakdown of neurons by 30%. So it's better than nothing, but it's not proven. My situation, it's like a reverse stroke in that your lesions go on your brainstem, and you don't know how long it's going to take before it results. Whereas in a stroke, it's immediate. Body parts are affected. With this, you don't know what's going to happen week to week. I see progression in terms of every 3 months. It's another downhill slide. Difficult for me to now to even walk with a walker, get in and out of bed. I use a wheelchair 90% of the time. But at least I can get in and out. I have a conversion van where I can, I don't drive anymore. I always said I'll drive until I don't feel comfortable anymore. A couple months ago I was driving and I didn't feel comfortable with the ability to brake in time. I pulled over and I got out and went and got back in the wheelchair. That's it. And that was one of my passions, was to drive. So anyway, it's a very demeaning disease, very debilitating. I'm glad I did everything I needed to do in the past, because it ain't gonna happen now. So that's my deal. More research for progressive disease. And talk about my therapeutics.
Yeah, what's your therapeutics?
I think there should be national legalization of marijuana. That's my second cause. Because without that particular drug, let's call it, I would not be able to survive with this disease. I have severe clonus where my legs just start to shake when I wake up in the morning. If I smoke, it calms me down, just like epileptic people, where they have seizures, it calms them down. They don't have body seizures. So it has a significant calming effect on brain waves and activity.
Right.
But the number one issue that's going to be, and I identified this where I worked 20 years ago, anxiety, stress is going to be the killer of all. And as time goes on, things get more complicated and layered. Companies get bought out, they merge, jobs go away, people get let go, and the people that are left have to absorb that responsibility. So I've seen where I had, I've done, when I was going, I did the job of 4 people now. You're doing the job 10 years ago, used to be 2 to 4 other people doing that job, and now you're doing the job. And that's increased anxiety, stress, and that's why people lose it. They get overwhelmed, they can't handle complexity.
Right.
And they get nervous, they start to get upset, they get sick, they lose weight. I went through it in work. I lost weight, I couldn't sleep, just from the stress. So I had an A+ job where it was just constant constant movement. So anxiety, stress is what I think brought on my MS.
Right.
I got overloaded, and I tried to maintain. I did well, but then I couldn't handle it. But smoking definitely makes it easier to focus, calms you down, allows you to be more creative, not emotional. I always made good decisions. I studied. I took tests. I got great grades. Why are you laughing?
Yes.
Why?
Nothing.
Well, that was always my. I never needed to explore any further. They always say that it's an initial step for increased drug usage, and I argue that point because it's the only thing you need. We legalize it now. Back in the day when Darren and Larry Tate, back on Bewitched, couldn't wait till 5 o'clock to have their drink.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah, they couldn't wait till it was 5 o'clock so they could go have a cocktail.
What? We'll have one
Back then,
have one at 12.
Everybody drank. No, 4:20 is when you light up your bowl, and that's when everybody should start to relax.
Oh yeah.
Day is done.
Just wait till 4:20.
Right.
Everybody.
You make it 6 o'clock when you're home. But that's what you should do. First thing when you go home from a hard day's work, you sit and smoke. You'll be calm. You'll have a nice night. You won't think about work. It'll be great.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's my second cause.
All right. What was your first again?
Multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
Second progressive. Who's this? Texas. Way back in the day, my mama came away, and then she called my name. I said, "Get on my side." Oh. Wow.
I apologize.
It is 4:23, you know.
It is 4:20.
Yeah.
Well, right now that ain't happening.
I gotta take
Pops.
my meds too.
Look at this. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
You're wrong there. Look at this. Look at her cooking. Old black lady's jam.
What are you watching?
What the hell's that mean? Oh, wait a minute. Who's this? 484. Why does it keep ringing like that? .484. It's not Wendy. It's around here.
Don't do that.
Oh my God. Just kill me.
You're bleeding a little.
What?
You're bleeding a little bit.
I'm bleeding now. Oh, nice. Good. Get that on camera. Look what you're doing to me.
Abuse is not happening here.
This is physical abuse. Uh-huh.
There is no abuse occurring at this time.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. There's been many.
don't do a good job because they can't. They've got some dirty water and a dirty sponge. So that was in there. So, I can't sleep anyway tonight.